Tyra's with us now. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. We're just talking about the number of phones that you carry. Okay, it's only 2.
It's only 2.
She came in and she was like...
Oh, I actually have 3, but the other one's at home, so...
Wait, no!
Yeah. I actually have 3. I've got an iPhone 10 as well, but...
Stop!
It's at home.
Tyra,
You know what they say? Never trust a person with 2 phones. That's what they say. But
Yeah.
No! I can't.
I only carry 2 around, sometimes 1, but yeah.
Right, so because we were saying, like, if you've got 2 phones, you're like, like, and you're...
No.
But that's not, this is just your job.
It's
This
just
is
my
the
job.
content life.
Content, and then there's work as well, because I work still. So there's a lot to balance. And obviously you work with under 18-year-olds, you can't give them your number because it's just safeguarding. So
they
trying
get
to cover my back here,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, true.
Trying to cover my back here. I love my job, so and my DBS is clean, and that's how it's staying. So I'm not trying to get in trouble. No.
It feels like you're really talking yourself. Like that, checking up the DBS background. Let's give you the intro you deserve. Former under-23 Spurs player, now turns content creator, which I have to say you're doing a smashing job.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
How's everything going?
It's going. It's a lot. There's content is a journey. I think on social media you see it as like we are here every event, but like it's so time consuming. Like, yeah, it's very lonely as well. Like going to events by yourself, coming home by yourself, editing by yourself. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I'm enjoying it. I'm liking it. I'm inspiring other people as well. So yeah, I'm happy.
And there's such a space as well for content, particularly in women's football.
Yeah, I think women's football's massive and it's just getting bigger and bigger. And I'm excited to like take off. I've not really stepped into the women's football content as of yet, but I don't want to jump in now at the end of the season. So I think I'm going to fully go into it for the summer of sport, and then that'll be my introduction, and then I'll just be zoom.
And that should be easy for you as well, because this is what you grew up in, the women's football space.
Yeah, I played, I've coached, I now scout for England as well. So I'm in and around the whole. I'm everywhere, I guess. Yeah. I think I'm everywhere.
interesting there. How does the scouting for England go? Like, what age groups are you scouting for? And
so I'm emerging talent, so I normally do 14 to 23, 21s. So I go to the academy games, I go to grassroots games, I go to events as well, and then we look at players. But I do player care as well, so the girls just see me on social media, oh my gosh, you're the girl that does bicycle kicks, and then we just kind of connect. Yeah. So I get more information that way as well. Like, oh,
what is it you're looking for when you're actually scouting these players? Like, how does that work?
So we look for on and off the pitch, like how are they on the pitch, off the pitch? Are they adaptable? Are they like, do they want to like try and press through and like score? Are they more of a passive player? Can they learn? But yeah, there's so much. I think it's different in every age group because the coach has their own style of play, style of movement. They want to win differently. Some want to press high, some want to have a low block. So it just depends on what the coaches are looking for. But we just want players who are adapt, who are exciting on the ball, and who just want to be like who are happy, like who care about losing or care about making a mistake. How do they react to adversity and stuff? So that's what we look for.
Sounds like you're a busy woman. Yeah. Do you ever have a day off?
I don't know. No, I just like to keep busy. I like to be proactive. So.
Did you say you do player care?
Yeah, so I support with the player engagement stuff when we do the big events as well. So like the players will come like anxious, and I'm just there to like, hi, how are you guys?
I was going to ask about that, Tyra, because you are working heavily in social media as well.
Yeah.
What's the difference in the youngsters now growing up in this social media generation? Because when you were coaching back with a while ago, I remember you spoke about the anxiety of some of the players and what that they had at, like, say, under-16s. I mean, is it because of social media that some of these players have been affected?
I feel like social media is massive, and I think people need to realise that it's fake as well. Like, it's not real life. Like, you don't... Like, social media is, like, after the screen, like, you're you. But I think players now, there's a worry of social media being seen. Oh, I take a bad touch, who's filming? It's going to go viral. That's going to make me look really bad. So, like, there's a lot of pros and cons. I think some pros are like, me on my social media, I'm very vulnerable. I speak about weight loss, I speak about mental health, I speak about body image and like failing sometimes. But a lot of other people don't. So I feel like the society is, you've got to be perfect. And if you're not perfect, you're not doing well, but really and truly, like, mistakes will happen, and I feel like we need to embrace them more and not kind of push them to the side. But I feel like young players now are seeing both sides, but I feel like it's still there's a massive gap between wanting to make a mistake and trying hard to, like, do your best and not make a mistake, or trying hard to just forget about social media. But I feel like, yeah, it affects everyone, I think.
It definitely seems that we're in this space where hopefully we will learn that it's been so negative, you know, that players will actually maybe stay away from it for a while. And not just players, you know, in all walks of life, it is definitely affecting a generation, that's for sure. I just wondered, with the player care role that you've got, is it more visible, and has that got something to do with it, I guess, you know?
I feel like some of the girls I speak to, and they don't really post themselves on social media. Maybe it's a fear, anxiety. The comments are horrendous, like atrocious. So to be fair, I wouldn't advise anyone to, like, go on it if you're very, like, uncomfortable with yourself, because it does get a lot sometimes. Like, when I first started out, I got so many hate comments. I started crying. I was like, what's going on? But then I think I just kind of pushed through it and turned it into a positive. But, like, not everyone has that mindset. So it can affect a lot of people, where you get a hate comment, multiple hate comments, and you just, like, want to stop, or you, like, start self-harming. And then it's like a down road from there.
Gosh, I mean, I know you're very open and honest, and I've had a look at your social media pages and stuff, and how much of an impact is that having now in women's football, body positivity or body confidence, weight, etc.? Because this actually affected you in your playing journey.
Yeah, I stopped playing because of my weight, to be fair. Like, I was playing for Spurs, and then I went on a TV show called The Ultimate Goal, and then I didn't get through to, like, the next round. And I was just like, I thought I did really well, but maybe it's just like pick of the draw. Like, maybe I wasn't good enough on like their point of view. But I really thought it was to do with my weight as well, because looking at everyone else and then compared to me, I was probably one of the biggest players. And I was just like, oh, okay, maybe it could be that. And I was speaking to a few of my friends, and they was like, yeah, it probably is that. And I was like, okay. So then I just stopped playing for a bit, and then I went into, like, coaching and scouting. They actually brought me back the next season to become a coach, and I was like, okay, great. And then kind of just stopped. I fell out of love with the game, and then I got into content creation, and then it kind of blew up from there. But then it blew down because of the hate comments and stuff, and then I just kind of spun it to a positive way of, like Anti-Bullying Week in November last year, I did, like, a whole positive, like, video, and then I put all the hate comments on the screen, and it was just very powerful.
I mean, you've mentioned this as well in terms of at the professional level, how it's not all just about your size. Like, we're all different.
Yeah.
You know, everything is different. How much do you see that now, Rush, at the professional level, where players are being focused on because of their weight, or is that something you don't see at the top level anymore?
I feel like when you're at the professional end of football, I feel like it's part of our job to maybe be athletic. Do you know what I mean? But then you would actually see, like, I've seen it in changing rooms before. I'm quite honest, I've struggled with my nutrition at times, and I could see myself, and I put on a bit of weight, and I'm like, right, okay. But we didn't always have access. So you're saying when you play, you probably didn't have access all the time to help. And you're like, it's actually such an important part of the game. And if you've not got access, it's a real challenge. Now that we're later on in the game, you've got nutritionists and stuff in, and these girls that are in training every day, their food's there for them. Do you know what I mean? So it's a lot easier nowadays. But I guess when you're at the professional level, it's important, because you have to be able to, like, last 90 minutes, do you know what I mean, and be performing at a high intensity. Do you know what I mean? But there would be that thing with body image that can happen. That can happen in the changing room, and you could be going, there's some girls that are, like, absolutely shredded, like, they're ripped, boom, and you get some people that are just not. But at the end of the day, you go, football now, it's about your performance, and it shouldn't be about body image, and that's been in the game recently, and that's something that we're trying to kind of change, and it's like that. So you've got really good nutritionists now that, like, it's not how you look, it's how you perform.
Yeah.
Which is an important message.
Hearing Alessia Russo speak out on that matter, hearing the likes of Fran Kirby speaking out on that, you know, body image as well. But that's the thing, and we've discussed this so many times, Tyra, with social media. People aren't really there to be kind.
No.
You know, they're there to tear you down, you know, and you're good, you've got that mindset to say, actually, I'm going to turn this into a positive.
It's hard. Like, sometimes I want to tell people to just shut up and, like...
You can do that too.
So that I'd rather go and I just get back at them like,
I sometimes get back at people, I'm like, but I'm better than you, like, allow it. But I'm just like, but there's young people who watch my stuff, and, like, I don't want to seem like just an aggressive person or, like, a rude person. So I just be like, yeah, cool. Like, where are you, where I am? Like, allow it. I'd love to, like, I'm like, jump in the ring, let's have a boxing match. But like, I'll punch you up. But I'm like, you know what? As a scout and a public figure,
DBS
I'm
check.
Just, just catch me outside, innit? No cameras. Just... I just kind of want to educate people around the whole social media and the content side of things, where it's not always perfect, and like you get hate comments, but that's just character building, I guess.
Yeah.
It's built me to who I am today, I think, and it's just I don't tolerate a lot of stuff now.
Yeah. So I think it's powerful that you put your, like, we know you say social media is fake, and some people it is like, look at me, look at this, look what I've got, and it's like, right, come on, you're editing every picture and making it. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's good to be honest and open and actually be vulnerable, like you're saying, because that's real. That is real, and I think that's how you probably get like a nice understanding and respect, and that's good.
And what else is your future, Tyra? What would you like it to be? Is it maintaining a place in football, and you're working a lot with making sure that young people have representation?
Yeah.
How important is that to your journey as well?
I think it's great to see like more people like me like on screens, TV screens, in different rooms as well. So I'm a board member as well for the London FA.
Right, I'm going to leave you to it. Bye.
Yeah, I'm a board member. I think I'm probably I'm like one of the youngest people to be like highly qualified, like level 2 coach, level 2 futsal coach, level 2 goalkeeping coach, level 3 scout, mental health award certificate, level 3 youth worker.
Wow.
There's a lot. So I've got so many avenues. I do content creation, I do photography too, but like I want to step into, I don't even know what I want to do yet, but I want to just progress as I am. I don't really want to have like a set goal. I think if I can dabble in a lot of things and be great at it, why not?
Yeah.
So there's just so much stuff that is there that's just coming for me at the moment.
Lots
I'm
of
happy.
strings to the bow.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a few things in the pipeline coming out soon as well, which is crazy.
Go on, man.
I can't, like, NDA is signed, so there's no way.
She's not brought the NDA.
NDA has been signed, so like, yeah, there's a couple things in the pipeline, which is like
Don't say anything you're not supposed to.
it was an experience of a lifetime, and I feel like, it was different. It was so different, and I feel like, I'm happy with the position I am now.
Can I ask you, just because Rush plays now at the League of Ireland, but also has a YouTube channel and does many podcasts and doesn't mince her words, do you think more young people in football should be encouraged to have content platforms, or do you think it's one or the other?
No, I think if you have the passion for it and you want to do it, I say do it. Like, there's nothing stopping you from getting yourself out there. Just feel like, just be you. Like, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't, then it's okay. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, you can focus on your football, your playing career. But content is just content. Like, it's just, for me, it's my own portfolio. I wouldn't say I'm a content creator. I'll say it's just me, my portfolio. What you see is what you get. Like, what you see on social media is me in real life. And like, I won't ever change that. And I feel like if players just do that and be themselves, there's nothing can go wrong.
Tied out, you're a Chelsea fan as well. Cup final prediction, Man United, Chelsea.
I want to go 3-0 Chelsea. I want to go 3-0 Chelsea.
Stick
I don't know.
fiver on that.
I want to go 3-0 Chelsea, and if I win this, I'm putting lottery numbers right now. Right after that game, I'm putting the lottery because I don't know. 3 just came to my head.
Okay.
Yeah, 3-0 Chelsea.
What about Arsenal Champions League final against Barca?
I want Arsenal to win it for the London teams, but Barca, they demolished Chelsea the other day. 4-1. They were consistent. 4-1, 4-1. So I might go 2-0 Barca.
Okay.
Or 2-1 Barca.
Oh.
I think Arsenal will hit it off first, and then Barca will come back, and then second half, Barca will go 2-1.
I've rebranded the final to ARSE-LONA.
Right.
ARSE-LONA.
Barcelona.
ARSE-LONA!